the final 2 games of the season. We are 5 points clear of 8th place. Playoffs could be on the horizon, everyone. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2019. I'm Joe if you're new around here, and welcome to part 9 of season 2 of the Journeyman with South Shields. And in today's episode we are taking on Spennymoor and Guiseley in the final 2 matches of the season. Oh, we've already qualified for the playoffs. I was just about to say where we could qualify for the playoffs. Now then, we are 5 points clear, but I'm guessing that maybe Boston and Darlington are playing each other, or Boston and Chester, or something like that. Let's have a little look. Yeah, they're playing Darlington. There you go. There's the reason there. So they're basically guaranteed to either lose or win, which would therefore make them lose, and we'd be 5 points clear with a game to go. So there you go. There's the maths. We're in the playoffs, everyone. Way! We have a chance of being promoted. But, you know, the weird playoff system is, if you finish 2nd or 3rd, you only have to play 2 matches. Anywhere from 4th to 7th, and you have to play 3. So we want to be 3rd or 4th, 2nd or 3rd. We're 4 points behind Telford. It's probably not going to happen, but if we can finish 4th, you know, perhaps we'll get a more favourable draw. Although, looking at that, I think the team I'd like to play the most is Chester, in all honesty. But we're going to have to beat some really tough teams if we're going to get promoted. But since you were last with us, you might imagine, things went rather well. We beat FC United of Manchester 2-1, an own goal and Brad Jackson on the score sheet there. We then beat Stockport County 3-2. Daniel Wright scoring a wonderful free kick to get us over the line in the end there, resulting from the free kick that resulted from the Duxbury red card, and as you've seen, the effect on the table. And this is the team that we've picked for today. We've got Pearson in goal with Thornley, Golden, Morse and Simpson in defence. We've then got Chapman, Wright and York in the midfield, with Jackson and Wall starting behind, Carl, Finnegan up top. So yeah, the playoffs will be in tomorrow's episode. But these 2 matches today are very important in sort of deciding our seeding in the playoffs. I guess the pressure's off in some ways because we're already through, but we would like to finish the season on a high because the team that goes into the playoffs with the best form, funnily enough, usually wins the playoffs. So if we can keep up our good form of late and not concede after 16 seconds, we should be okay. We should be okay in the playoffs, and at least acquit ourselves well. We're currently up to 4th because FC United are losing against Barrow, who are making a push for the playoffs themselves. They walloped Darlington in the last episode 5-1, and now they're level on points. 4 teams level on points there. Absolutely crazy stuff. Here's Dylan Morse, gets it a wall, back to Morse now. Here's Chapman on the ball. Chapman shoots, and that is just wide. Unlucky there. We are going to zoom in just a little bit. Yeah, I'm conscious that it might be difficult for you guys to see that on your screens, perhaps mobile devices. Who knows? So we'll zoom in a little bit for this match, and you can probably hear I'm a little bit nervous because I thought we were coming into this with 2 games needing to win, but yes, it's 1-0. I don't care if we need to win. We are winning. Reece York with his 5th goal of the season, and that is another goal from a set piece. We have been lethal from set pieces this season. Wonderful delivery from Daniel Wright and Reece York with a fantastic finish, and it's 1-0 against Spennymoor, who are local rivals, actually. They are down in 19th place. They are going to survive this season, so there's absolutely nothing to play for them. So I guess that works in our favour. Not flavour. So yeah, hopefully we can get a decent victory and get the morale up a little bit today. If it couldn't be any higher already, people are absolutely delighted with how things are going. And so they should be. We've had a fantastic season. You know, to be fourth with this team is absolute craziness. And you know, we've now got a gelled team, a settled team, which is incredibly important. It really is. Here's Morse. Morse on the ball, gets it forward. That's booted away once again. Here's Morse again. Now here's Wright to Wall. Wall on the ball. Just checking I'm recording, because it would be an absolute disaster if you guys didn't see this. Huggins, good save by Pearson. That was a really good save, and it looks like the weather changed instantly there from sort of cloudy to sunny. Torrey into the middle, it's away. Now here's Sinclair Smith to Renton. Oh, Thornley gets there and boots it away. That is what we are talking about, boys. 57 minutes in now. And Carl Finnegan, unfortunately, hasn't quite found his form since returning from injury. And I don't know, it's to be expected, I guess. Because, you know, he's had a layoff and coming back in, having the pressure of trying to perform to the standard that he was before. And, you know, it's a lot to take on. Golden gets it away. Torrey again. Now here's Renton to Henry. Ramshaw in space and scores, and it's 1-1. Spennymoor have the equaliser. It's not ideal, but it's not the worst result in the world to go away and keep the unbeaten streak going. But hopefully we can actually go and win this match. Wall is going to come off for Foley. Wall hasn't had the best of times recently, I think. Maybe we'll go for David Foley in the final match, just to, I don't know, experiment, because we got important playoffs coming up and we need the best players. Here's Muir. Oh, he could have staked his claim there. He really could have staked his claim for being in the side in the playoffs. Here's Foley, gets it into the middle. That's a decent cross, but nobody was there to meet it, unfortunately. We got 10 minutes to go. We're going to go attacking now. We haven't really got anything to lose. We are going to finish 5th no matter what, looking at the league, so we might as well go for it. Come on. 5 minutes of added time. This is a perfect time to go and grab a late winner. Longstaff. Oh, Hibbs has got it. He boots it forward. Here's Muir now. Muir on the ball. Go on, get it out wide, son. He does. Here's Jackson. Jackson on the ball. Go on. Go on, son. Here's Thornley. 30 seconds left. Here's Hibbs. Hibbs to York. Chapman. Come on, just boot it forward. We got 20 seconds now. Are we going to get one final chance, or are they just going to dilly-dally for the rest of it? York has the right idea, but that is going to be that, unfortunately. And, well, it's 1-1. I guess it's not the worst result. It would have been great if we could have held on to that. We're going to actually tell them that wasn't good enough, because we did want to win it. At the end of the day, we had a couple of chances to win it, and now, experiment time. Alright guys, a couple of changes for this match. We have brought in David Foley on the left hand side and brought in Curtis Bateson up top as well, instead of Carl Finnegan and Nico Muir. After he blew his chance in the last match, he's not playing anymore. So yeah, let's get into the match today against Guiseley. Now they're in 10th, so it should theoretically be a tougher match than Spennymoor were, which is a problem because we only drew against them. I didn't really know what I was going to say there, but we still have a chance of finishing 5th or 4th, sorry, should I say. We're on 73 points at the moment. If we win today and FC United lose, then we will finish in fourth, which would be amazing. Here's York, and Jackson's on the line to make it 1-0, his 7th goal of the season, and David Foley credited with the assist there, even though it was Rhys York with the header on, and Jackson was waiting there on the line. That was absolutely brilliant. Foley, beautiful ball into the middle. Jackson was there, and he makes it 1-0. And as it stands, we are currently level on points with FC United. Here's Kennedy, now to James. James on the ball to Perver. Perver, not something else. That's a good ball forward. Kennedy's there into the middle, and it's a good tackle. Good catch by Brendan Pearson. So yeah, I don't know who will be playing. Perhaps Chester? And then I think 4th plays 7th and 5th plays 6th. And then it's a one-match shootout. And then you move on to the next one. Whoever that'll be against. It was a good initial save by Pearson as well. But Ogunseri has put in 25 goals this season. That's the difference between these teams. We just don't have that. Okay, Carl Finnegan has scored nearly 25 goals, but it sure doesn't feel like it at times. And that's perhaps what we're lacking if we go up right into the middle. And that is a penalty, and it is going to be David Foley to take it, the captain. Oh, this is a lot of pressure on the young man. David Foley steps up, and he puts it in to the bottom corner. Really good goal there from Foley, and it is now 2-1 on the day, and we will be up to 4th actually, because it looks like FC United are behind in their match. So as it stands, we could well be playing Darlington in the playoff first round, if you like. And that's going to be a tense one, most definitely. Blythe Spartans move up to the top of the table. They're in a massive battle with Stockport today. Now, how are they doing? They're losing against Barrow. Barrow have mucked everybody up at the end of this season. They have been the bogey team that everybody does not want to play, and unfortunately for Stockport, they're playing them today. We have beaten Stockport recently, so I'd probably rather have Stockport in the playoffs. And Brad Jackson with an overhead kick. It was well wide, but a chance nonetheless, and he nearly put it in. I mean, this is getting tense now. Are Blythe going to win the league? Are Darlington going to qualify for the playoffs? If they get beat, they drop out to Boston. But then if Boston don't win against FC United, there's just so many different permutations of this. But what we know is that if we hold on to this victory, we might finish 4th. So here's Jackson. Jackson on the ball. He's pushing forward now. Jackson to Thornley. Thornley into Chapman. Chapman's tackled, and apparently it was inch perfect. It didn't look inch perfect to me. And now they're on the counter-attack. This could be the equaliser that they're looking for. Ogunseri passes the ball wide. James is here. Ball through. Morrison's there. Oh, come on. This is something that needs to be fixed. I've noticed this goal happening time and time again since we upgraded to the full game. And it is incredibly frustrating. It hits off the post. The keeper doesn't do anything. It bounces off him, and that is pathetic. Because that shouldn't have been a goal, and it was, and that could cost us 4th place, which would be a travesty. Right, Carl Finnegan, this is your chance now to stake your claim. I mean, he will be playing because nobody else has stepped up to the plate, have they? Luke Wall can come on, but this time at left back. Does like a left back role, and we'll stick our full backs on attacking. Come on, this is our chance now to show what we're made of. Come on, let's beat these awful lot at Guiseley. Here's Jackson. Oh, James No, they're not going to win. We're down to 6th now. Chester must be beating Darlington. But Boston aren't ahead of them. We're getting beat now. And we're going to drop to 6th. And we're going to go in on a defeat. Oh, it's all going wrong. It is all going wrong. This match was going so fine. Get creative. Come on. Luke Wall. Boots it forward. Nobody there. Oh, here he is. Carl Finnegan. Now out wide to David Foley, who's had a brilliant match, by the way. Foley into the middle. Chapman's there. Chapman on the ball. Jackson. What are you doing? How did the keeper teleport there? Oh. Morse. He's going to lose it, yeah. You could just see that a mile off, and I don't know how Ogunseri hasn't scored that, but just everything going wrong. But I hope we're getting the bad luck out of our system now. Here's Cook into the middle. Pearson, he's looking like a liability in goal. But that is going to be that. We will continue on and see who we will be playing in the playoffs. As far as I'm aware, it'll be Chester. So it hasn't changed who we're playing, but I think what has changed is that it's now going to be an away match, which is a totally different kettle of fish to being at home at Mariners Park. So yeah, let's just see what goes on here. So Stockport have won it. I don't know what happened there. They must have. Well, they lost. So Blythe, oh dear, 1-1. It looks like everybody just got beat today. Everybody did. Everybody up here got beat today, unfortunately. Telford. That's just absolutely crazy. Last day of the seasonitis. Right, so Darlington secure the playoffs. Right, let's see who we're going to be playing. So we are going to be playing Chester, but as I said, it's going to be away from home, which is a lot tougher a proposition now. And then we'll play Telford away from home in the semi-final. So we need 2 away victories to even get to a potential final. And then, oh boy, is it going to be tough to get through that. But if you have enjoyed that, then make sure you do leave a like down below. Really does help me out. It means a lot to me as well. Tomorrow is going to be a crazy one. Make sure you join me at 4 PM UK time. Oh boy, I'm nervous already. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.